I don't think I'm getting another Purge movie, so this is gonna have to do. One Night Only. This one I've been looking forward to for a while now, because in this world, sex has been outlawed. And if you're not married, you're not allowed to have it, except on this one day of the year. They refer to it as the mandate. And everybody's like biochipped, and they've outlawed it. And when it's red, you're not allowed to do it. And then on that night, it turns green, and you can do whatever you want. The point of the movie is your two main characters who are trying to take advantage of this evening. Has just kind of been looking for that, special someone, and they think that this is going to be the night that they can figure it out. Now, my first question when I was sitting there was like, why would you think tonight of all nights is going to be the time? But, whatever. Movie's got a movie, so it is what it is. Rom-coms have a certain level of, we have to kick this off somehow, so fine. Whatever. So it's really I wouldn't say a cat and mouse game, because the two main characters aren't really in pursuit of each other. They're in pursuit of the same thing, though, and that just kind of drives them into each other's company. They'll come together, and then something will cause them to go their separate ways, and then some hijinks will happen in each of their particular situations. It was an enjoyable experience. It's reasonably funny. I'm coming off of watching I Want Your Sex. There's been a lot, like, I've seen a lot of sexual movies lately. It was kind of refreshing after watching something like I Want Your Sex to have something that seems a little more I'm not gonna say family friendly, because it's certainly not a family friendly movie, but it does seem it seems like it has more to say. I mean, when you hear the premise, once a night everybody gets to bang whoever they want to bang. I honestly thought we were going to be in for the last scene of Sausage Party, but throughout the entire movie, I thought we were going to go crazy. Now you can question me as to if I thought that's what we were going to do. Why did I go to this movie? And I will accept that condemnation. But I was pleasantly surprised at what the movie was actually about. The movie had some heart. Had moments of philosophical discussion, and like I stress moments. There's no this isn't gonna reframe your view of relationships, and it does have a few moments that really do hit you where you live. It particularly if you've had rocky relationships, things haven't worked out or whatever like that. Then there are going to be some things in here that you can relate to. You're sitting there, you're listening to the characters explain what they want, why they want it, what they're afraid of, and it's very relatable. And sometimes you try to make yourself feel a connection just because you're tired of not having it, So maybe you overlook some things that you shouldn't have overlooked, and maybe you make some concessions that you shouldn't have made, and you feel the societal pressure. That I will say, the movie does have that to say, that how society can make you feel like you have to step into something that isn't necessarily you for fear of missing out, or it can get in the way between you and your friends, for example, because if your friends are going this direction and you're not going that direction, well then they kind of got to leave you where you're at, so or you got to leave them where they're at, however you want to phrase it, so y'all can go on whatever path you're on, and that can at times be upsetting, and that can be lonely, but as the movie demonstrates, spoiler no spoiler, if you stay that course and you stay true to what it is that you are pursuing, and you're willing to make the necessary sacrifices, it does work out. I'm getting sappy in my older age. I'm not 19 anymore, so movies like this a few years back, I wouldn't have really been interested in. I've never really been a rom-com guy. But now, a nice little feel-good story about, will they, won't they, and, finding that special someone and feeling that spark. Stories like that, they get me right where I live. And when a movie makes me feel all fuzzy inside, I gotta give it its credit. So, I know we got, the Odyssey came out a few weeks ago, but it's still raking in money. We got Odyssey, we got Brand New Day. Movies are competitive right now, and they're definitely more bombastic things to see and more exciting things to see and more popular things to see. I understand that. But sandwiched in between all the stuff that's coming out, and we're coming to the end of the summer movie season, so the last heavy hitters are really about to hit the theater. In between all of that, there's this little gem. Mandate or no mandate, I'm allowed. So I'm gonna go enjoy my night.